Hello dear students, parents, welcome to Max Made Easy. So we are continuing with our multiplication trick, Vedic Maths multiplication trick using Nikhilam method. So in all these our previous videos we were discussing about the numbers, the base numbers were multiples of powers of 10. So our base numbers were 10, 100, 1000, etc. So now we'll consider the numbers like we will learn how to multiply if the base is a multiple of 10, not the power of 10, but it is a multiple of 10. Okay, so in that case how you have to do. So we'll, as always, we'll start with an example. So we are asked to find out what is 41 into 49. Okay, so if you consider this 41 into 49, which is the closest multiple of 10 for these two numbers? For 41, the closest multiple is 40. Okay, but for 49, the closest multiple is 50. Okay, so in that case, we are going with 50. Okay, so we can take 50 as the base for this one. Both the numbers 50 we can take as the base for these numbers. Okay, so 50 is a multiple of 10. So now as we have discussed in the previous case, we can take this as, represent this as the multiple like number and deviation. So how will you make number 41 and what is the deviation? So deviation from 50. What is the deviation of 41 from 50? So it is minus 9. Now for 49, what is the deviation? It is minus 1. Okay. So now the same method, whichever that you are comfortable, either this plus this or this number plus this. So I am going with 49 minus 9. So you got 40 and minus 9 into minus 1, you will get 9. Okay. So we'll do once again 41. So we are asked to do 41 into 49. And this one we are taking base as 50 and 50 is a multiple of 10. Okay, so 41 minus 9, that is the representation, and 49 minus 1, that is the representation, and you do whatever is comfortable, either 41 plus minus 1 or 49 plus minus 9. So you got 40 and when you multiply the deviation you will get 9. So now what you have to do is, in our previous case what you have done, we check the number of digits. When you multiply the number of deviation, is the number of digits are same or not as the number of zeros in the base. But here see, your base is not 10, right, but it is multiple of 10. So your 50, we can write 50 as 10 into 5. So when it was 10, we wrote this as it is. Why? Because 40 into 1, you will get the same number. That is why you have written it as it is. But here in this 50, it is 10 into 5. So what you have to do? You have to multiply this part with 5. 40 into 5 you have to do. Okay, 40 into 5 we have to do. So we have already learned a shortcut for multiplying with 5. What is the shortcut? Half the number and add 0 if your number is an even number. If it is an odd number, subtract 1 from it and then find out the half and then add 5. So that trick we have already learned. So for multiplying, 40 is an even number. So for multiplying with 5, what you have to do? You have to cut the number into 2. 40 divided by 2. So 20 and add a 0. So that we already know. So here now, you have to write 200 here. And now this part we have to do the same rule. What is the rule? You have to check the number of digits and number of zeros. So in your base, what is the number of zeros here? Only 1 0. So here the number of digit is 1. So okay, so you can write it directly. So here now our answer is 2009. So 41 into 49, your answer is 2009. That is the answer. Okay, so this is how you have to do. So let's do one more example. So your question is, you have to multiply 43 into 46. Okay. So what is the closest multiple? 50 or 40, whichever that you are comfortable you can take. I am going with 50. Why? Because multiplying with 5 is easier than multiplying with 4 because we know the shortcut. Okay, so we are going with 50. Okay, so 43 will take minus 7. 43 minus 7, that is the representation. And 46, what is the representation? 46 minus 4. and whichever that you are comfortable, 43 minus 4 or 46 minus 7, whichever you are comfortable, you do that, will get 39, and 4 7 28, you will get 28. Then what you have to do, so this, our base is 50, since our base is 50, this side you have to multiply with the 5. Okay, 39 into 5 you have to do. So for 39, it is an odd number. So for odd number, what is the shortcut? 38. 30. Find the half of 38. So what is the half of 38? It is 19. And then you have to add a 5 here. So that is the shortcut for multiplying 5 with an odd number. Find the nearest even number. Subtract it from 1 from it. And then find the half of that and add 5. If it is an even number, find the half and add 0 at the end. So that is the shortcut for multiplying with the 5. That we have already discussed in the tricks video, top 10 tricks, like that one video I have uploaded earlier. You can watch that video. I will post the link in the description box. And now this 28. So now this 28, what you have to do? We have to make some adjustment. What is the adjustment? Your 50 contains only 1 0, but here you have 2 digits. So what you have to do? You have to carry forward here. So this 2 you have to carry forward. So here you can retain only 1 digit. So then what you will get? 1 9 5 2 plus 5. Your 2 we are carry forwarding, and then this 8 we can retain. 1 9 7 8. So that is the answer. 43 into 46. Our answer is 1978. Okay. So that is what you have to do. So then when that in this part, when you multiply that and this part, you have to multiply with the 5, because our 50 is 10 into 5. So that you have to multiply with 5, and then the remaining rules are same. Carry forwarding and things, all those things are same. Only thing is like this part you have to multiply, this part you have to multiply with the 5. Okay. So let's do one more example, some more example. So your question is, you have to find out 27 into 29. So that is the question. 27 into 29. So here what is your base? 27 into 29, which is the closest multiple of this one, multiple of 10, which is the closest multiple of 10 for these numbers. It is 30, right? So we are doing 27 and 30. 30 is the base. We can take 30 as the base. So 27, how will you represent? 27 minus 3, and 29, how will you represent? 29 minus 1. Okay. So whichever is comfortable, 29 minus 3. I am going with 29 minus 3. You will get 26. And this is 3. Okay. When you multiply, you will get 3. So now here, this part, what you have to do? 30. What is 30? 30 is 10 into 3, right? So what you have to do? You have to multiply 26 into 3. So when you multiply 26 into 3, what you will get? You will get 78, and then this 3. You can write it same, like, because 30 only 1 0 and 3 1 digit. Okay. So your answer is 27 into 29. Your answer is 783. We can write it directly, 783. Okay. So let's do one more example. So your question is 47 into 56. 47 into 56. Okay. So 47, 56, we can agree on the base as 50. Okay. So we'll take 50 as the base, and you will get 47 minus 3 and 56, 6. Okay. So this is what we are getting. So here is one number is above base and another number is below base. So we will get a negative number when you multiply the deviation, and we have to apply that rule. Okay. So 56, I am going with 56 minus 3. So you will get 53. And 6 3s are, we will get minus 18. Minus 3 into 6. Okay, you have to consider that. Minus 3 into 6, you will get 18. Minus 18. And see here, our base is 50. Okay. Now what you have to do? So this 53 you have to multiply with the 5. So when you multiply 53 into 5, what you will get? So 53 odd number. What is the shortcut? We are going with the shortcut. So you have to take 52. And then 52, find the half of 52. Half of 52 you will get 26. And add 5, 265. So 53 into 5, the answer is 265. and this is minus 18. So here what you have 2 digits, right? So we here our 50 contains only 1 0. So we can retain 8 here, but you have to carry forward this 1. So what you are carry forwarding? You are carry forwarding minus 1. So you will get 5 minus 1 4. And then 6 2 is there, and then 8 with a bar, right? So 2 6 4 8 bar. So now what you have to do? You have to remove the bar. So how to remove the bar? We have discussed in the previous video how to remove the bar. So how to remove the bar? You know the rules. So if you have not watched that videos, please do watch that video first and then proceed with this video. So for removing bar, what you have to do? Last digit subtract from 10. So 10 minus 8 you will get 2. And then this 264 minus 1. So 264 minus 1 is 263. So our answer is 47 into 56. You will get the answer 2632. Okay. So this is how we have to do this. Now we can apply this trick, this multiplication trick for finding the square of large numbers also. So for example, you are asked to find out 497, square of 497. So okay, so your question is you have to find out 497 square. So this is nothing but how you can do 497 into 497, right? You can write it like this. So this is a large number. So for this number, what is the closest multiple of 100? So this is 3-digit number. So we can go with closest multiple of 100. What is it? Closest multiple of 100 is 500, right? So for this number, we can do the multiplication by taking base as 500. Okay, so how will you write then? 497. If your base is 500, what is the deviation? Minus 3. So then 497. Now your second digit is also 497 and 497 minus 3. So then you do one of the operation. What you will get? You will get 494, right? Then minus 3 into minus 3, what you will get? You will get 9. And then what you have to do? This 494 you have to multiply. So your 500 is nothing but 100 into 5. So this part you have to multiply with the 5. Okay. So 494 into 5, what you will get? So this is an even number. So what you can do? 494 half. Find the half of 494. 247, that is the half, and then add a 0. Okay, 2470. So now here what you have to do? So here you have only one digit, but here you have 2 zeros, right? So then what you have to do? You have to add one more digit here, 09. So your answer is 24709. That is the answer. So 497 square is equal to 24709. That is your answer. Okay, so we can use this multiplication trick for finding the square of large number also. So let's do one more example, last example, and then we'll wind up this video. So we'll do one more example. So your question is 491 into, so your question is 491 into 503. So you are asked to find out 491 into 503. So how will you do? So your closest multiple, we'll take base as 500. Okay, we'll take base as 500. So 491, how will you represent 491? 491 minus 9, base is 500. Okay, and 503, how will you represent base? 503, the deviation 503, 3. Okay, so whichever that you want, you can do 491 plus 3 or 503 minus 9. So I am going with 491 plus 3. You got 494 and minus 9 into 3. So we will get minus 27, right? So here the 2 digits, 2 zeros, 2 digits. So that part is fine. But here what you have to do? We have to multiply 494 into 5. So 494 even number. So for multiplying with 5, we can do the shortcut 247 and then put a 0, 2470. So then your number is, so here we have 2 digits. No need to carry forward, 2 zeros and 2 digits. So that part is fine. But what you have is minus 27. So we will get a number with 2 bars. Okay, so 2470, 2 bar, 7 bar. So now what you have to do? we have to remove this bar. So for removing bar, what is the rule? We have discussed a set of rules in the previous video, how to remove the bar. I'll put the link in the description. Just watch that video. Okay, so for removing bar, so what you have to do, last digit, subtract the last digit from 10. So 10 minus 7, you will get 3. And this digit from 9, the remaining bar digits you have to subtract from 9. So 9 minus 2, you will get 7. So no numbers with the bar. So then the other rule is that take the remaining number and subtract 1 from it. So 2470 minus 1. So you will get 2469. So your answer is 246973. So 491 into 503, your answer is 246973. That is the answer. Okay. So this is how you have to multiply. So the only thing is like find a base, appropriate base as a multiple of, find the appropriate base as a multiple of 10, 100 or 1000 based on your number. And then what you have to do is, so you will get a base like 50, 30, 40. It can also be 40, 50. 60, whatever it is, 500, 200, 300, whatever it is. So based on that base, you represent the number and deviation. And then what you have to do is the left side, we will write the left side as the number n1 plus d2 or n2 plus d1. 491 plus 3 or 503 plus minus 9. Whatever that number, that side. So this side, you have to multiply it with this particular number. Okay, this particular number into 5, whatever. So if it is, suppose your base was 300, you have to multiply that this side with 3. If your base was 600, you have to multiply this side with 6. Then the remaining rules are same, number of digits and all. So if you are getting bar numbers, you remove that bar. Okay, so hope you understood this way, this method. And now here and some more cases are also there, so we will continue the series. So we will discuss the other cases when you have a different number. So now in this case also our number base were same. If you have a different base, how will you do that? Okay, so thank you all.